In today's episode, you will see what it looks like
I
didn't know what you were doing, right?
I turned around.
That's the
I told you
warden's
what I'm doing.
resident.
when corrupt cops try to abuse their authority,
Do you suspect? That's what I'm asking. Do you suspect?
but get outsmarted by genius citizens. On August 4th, 2020, a South Florida journalist was driving a truck near Ware County Prison, Georgia, where he observed roadblocks near the prison. Seeing that the vehicle could not get through, the motorist backed into a private driveway and then pulled to the side of the road to see a map. The vehicle was soon approached by a trooper. What happened next was recorded by the occupants of the vehicle.
Where's Lauren?
Hi.
Everything all right, sir?
Yeah, I was checking out something out on the map.
Okay, all right. You do realize you stopped back there?
Yeah, we thought we could get through. Then we saw we couldn't, so we turned around.
All right. You got your driver's license with you?
I do. Am I getting pulled over for something?
Well, you pulled into the warden's driveway back there.
To turn around.
Yeah, and we're trying to figure out what you were doing. We're trying to identify you.
Is that illegal?
How's my ID going to tell you what I'm doing?
Well, we're trying to identify you.
Okay.
For what?
May I please have your driver's license?
Is that a lawful order?
Yes, sir.
What infraction do you believe
And then
I've
you pulled
committed?
over here on the road, and I checked
Yeah.
that. So
Because
may
I
you
was going to
please
look at the map. I didn't want to get on my cellular device.
The citizen clearly explained what he was doing. In the absence of an actual crime, an officer should be assisting citizens on their way. But as you will see during this interaction, the officer will continue to ignore the explanation and try to create a possibility of crime.
Well, that's good. I appreciate it. Do you have your driver's license?
I have my driver's license with me, but I'm not certain I'm required to give it. Can you state some sort of statute or
Yes, sir.
some sort of infraction?
Anytime you're requested by law enforcement to provide your driver's license, you have to provide your driver's license.
If you've committed some sort of infraction or
You turn
crime.
around back there.
Is
that
that
illegal?
illegal?
Was that
and-
illegal?
And you pulled in, so we're trying to figure out what
Was
you're
that
doing.
illegal?
We were trying to figure out.
I understand that.
We're trying to figure out what you're doing there.
But you're not to figure out what I'm doing, police. You're the law enforcement police.
And that we're trying to figure out. It's suspicious. So we're just trying to figure out what you were doing there.
Is
Do
one
you
of
have
your
driver's license?
is one of these cars your supervisor?
Yes, sir, it is.
I'd like
but
to talk to your supervisor,
You're going
please.
to talk to me right now. And do you have your driver's license, sir?
I'm not. I don't think I'm required to give you my driver's license, and I'd like to talk to your supervisor.
The officer is wrong. The law does not say that you have to present your ID anytime an officer asks for it. You only have to present it when there's a reasonable suspicion of crime. A case could still be made that the officer genuinely thought the vehicle or the people inside it were suspicious. However, it can also be argued that reasonable suspicion no longer applied once the motorist explained what he was doing.
May I please get your driver's license?
I don't believe you're giving me a lawful command, sir.
Yes, I am.
For what purpose do you need my ID? What crime do you or ordinance do you suspect me to have broken?
Because it was suspicious of you to pull
Suspicious,
into
is
the
that a
driveway and back up
misdemeanor or
and
is that
then
a
pull like
felony?
this way.
Is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
That's articulable reasonable suspicion that you were
Of what
doing
crime?
something. That you were loitering or something like that. Do you have
Do you have
driver's
evidence
license?
that I was loitering?
Sir, you pulled in back there, did you not?
I turned around, yeah, because I saw that I couldn't get through.
You
That's
couldn't get
correct.
through. The road was open. I don't know.
Oh, I
where
saw.
you-
It looked like there was checkpoints for getting into the prison or something. So we turned around because we didn't think we could get through.
As you can see from our plate, we're not from here,
Yeah.
so
I
yeah.
understand that. Do you have your driver's license?
I don't. I'm telling you. Am I lawfully required to give you my ID?
Yes, sir. Yes,
what?
sir.
What? For what purposes am I lawfully required?
What I just explained to you, sir.
Suspicion isn't a crime, and I didn't break any
Articulable
ordinance.
reasonable suspicion, yes.
Of
a crime.
Of a
Articulable
crime.
reasonable suspicion that you turn around back
Can
there
I just
doing
talk to the
something.
supervisor that's back there?
No, sir. I need your driver's license.
I'm done answering questions.
All right, sir. I'm gonna have you step out of the vehicle for me, sir.
For what purpose?
Step out of the vehicle, sir. I just need to identify you.
But
and that's
for what
all. Hey,
purpose?
you're making it harder.
Even if the officer believes backing into a driveway is criminally suspicious, he has so far failed to explain his reasoning. He admits that he is only trying to figure out what the motorist was doing. This shows that the officer isn't sure what he's stopping the citizen for, and is probably hoping to find some dirt once he has the ID. However, the man he is questioning is under no obligation to give it up.
All I'm trying to do
What law do you think I broke to pull me over for?
You were down there. You pulled
I-
into the.
yes,
I
I
didn't
did.
know what you were doing, right?
I turned around.
That's the
I told you
warden's
what I'm
residence. That's the warden's residence.
I turned
State
around.
Property,
I didn't know
right?
whose it was.
It's state property. So I came
So
down
it's
here
public
to identify.
property.
That's state property. Okay.
Public property then.
That's state property. Okay.
Was
So-
it illegal to turn around on his property?
Well, it's articulably reasonable suspicious that you're performing something
A turnaround
illegal there,
in a
or
vehicle.
you're doing something there when we have other things going on. So if I can please identify
I'm not
you,
from
sir.
this town.
Okay, and that's fine. And all I have to do is identify you. We can get you on your way.
How is identifying me going to tell you what I was doing?
Well, we're making sure that you're not a wanted person. You're somebody that was going to go there and harm the warden or something.
The ID is not going to tell you
I'm making a
that.
formal request for your supervisor right now.
Okay, well that's fine, sir.
I'm formally making a request right now for your
I'm making a
supervisor.
formal request.
At this point, the supervisor finally joins in on the conversation, but it only leads to more confrontation as he sides with the trooper.
Negative.
In the commission of a crime,
Negative.
already
Go ahead,
committed a crime.
Step out for me, sir. Go ahead, step out.
I'm trying to get identified,
back
and I
here.
don't think I need to.
Step back here.
For what reason?
Step back here.
What
Step
did
back
he
here.
explain? He explained that I turned around in someone's driveway. Yes, I did.
Okay,
I don't know whose driveway it was.
Stop and listen. You asked
Sir.
me a question. I'm telling you exactly what I'm
I
telling
don't. Is it unlawful to turn around in a driveway?
Let me explain to
Go ahead.
you.
Go ahead.
All right. Currently, there's been events happening there in prison, correct?
I don't know. You can see I'm from
All right,
Florida.
So this is what's going on.
Okay.
There's been events that's happening there in prison last week. All right.
I didn't know
We
that.
have an incident going on right now.
I didn't know that either.
You pulled into the warden's driveway, now you're leaving.
I pulled into a driveway. I didn't know whose driveway it was. Wasn't posted for trespassing.
If you
I
will
made
hand
sure
your
to
phone
look.
to your buddy, he can record with both phones, but you're going to step out here and we're going to try to identify you.
Well, how is stepping out going to make me identify?
Because you haven't cooperated. I asked you
Okay,
multiple
so
times.
I'm going to ask
here.
you, sir, you're a supervisor, correct? But is this a lawful request for my ID? Can you tell me what lawful statute or
Sir,
of
step
what?
out.
My wallet's down there, so I can get you my ID from down there.
Can you
I'm
grab
not
your
going to have
wallet
you
from
get
right
it.
there? Can you grab? Once I'm able to identify you.
Okay. So you're identifying me for suspicious behavior,
Yes, sir.
and that's not a misdemeanor nor a felony.
It is. It would
nor
be.
have
What-
I committed
what-
a traffic infraction.
We don't know what you're doing. But honestly,
This isn't going to tell you what I'm doing. But so, just for the record, I have not made a traffic infraction, correct?
sir,
Is that correct?
You pulled into the water.
Did I
You
make
are
a traffic
articulable-
infraction? Yes or
Sir,
no?
Sir, you pulled into a driveway that does not
Yes, I
belong
did.
to you, right?
Yes.
You don't know who it belongs to.
Correct. I was
All
turning
right,
around.
so
It's
I'm
a
coming down
normal
here. I've
practice.
informed you.
Yes.
When I initially informed you, when I asked for your driver's license, you asked for the reason. I informed you whose driveway that was.
Which I asked was that unlawful,
All right.
and you said
Yes,
it's state
I'm trying
property.
to figure out because of the
My
events
ID
that
is going
occurred.
to make it yes or not
Yes, sir.
unlawful.
Yes, sir.
My
Let
ID
me
is going to
see- let
change
me see
whether
your
it's
driver's
lawful or
license.
not. All
Let me-
right. I am handing you my driver's license
Yes,
under
sir.
duress. Under threat of.
okay.
Am I going to get arrested if I don't give you my license?
Sir, you can be charged. I'm just asking for your driver's license.
Am I going to be arrested if I don't give you my
I'm just
driver's
asking
license?
for your driver's license. Yes, sir.
If
you
you're
can be arrested.
if
You
you're
can.
asking for it, I'm going to say no. If you're requesting it, requiring it by law,
I am requiring
under
it by law.
threat of arrest, then I will.
I
then
am
will do it.
requiring it by law. Yes, sir.
Okay, so I am going to get arrested if I don't ID myself.
The cops finally succeed in forcing the citizen to show his ID and make him step out of his vehicle.
Anything to put the vehicle in drive because I've had that happen before.
I'll shut it off.
All right, thank you.
I didn't even think of that. I apologize.
Step back
Okay,
here.
I'm still.
As expected, there was nothing suspicious going on, and the cops left the scene soon after.
Dirty fucking pigs. Dirty.
Coming up, you won't believe the interaction that takes place when officers stop an innocent man for holding a can of Pepsi on the side of the road. I mean, we know Coke is better than Pepsi, but come on. First, let's take a look at Flagler County, Florida, where a citizen is peacefully protesting a local business. Cops arrive at the scene questioning the citizen for recording. However, they are clearly not ready for what is about to happen next.
What's your name and badge number?
Are you videotaping license plates?
I'm going to tell you right now, okay? If you come out here and you even tell me I can't record something from a public easement, I'm going to hold you liable under Chapter 21, Title 42, United States Code, Section 1983 and 1985 for conspiracy. You're dismissed.
Oh, I'm dismissed.
You're dismissed.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I just asked you a question.
No, no more questions. I don't answer questions.
All I'm asking.
I want an attorney present.
Okay.
I want an attorney present for any questions that you have.
All I'm asking is just don't cause a disturbance to the people, okay?
I don't care what you're...
The officer is visibly surprised by how informed the citizen is. He has no retort, so he brings another officer on the scene for some help. He comes back asking the citizen for his ID, however, the cop is in for some more schooling.
Alright. So, here's where we're at.
I don't care what you have to say. You're dismissed.
Okay, I do need you to provide me information.
I'm not going to give you ID.
You actually have to.
What crime do you suspect me of?
There is no crime.
Okay, so in Florida, if there is no crime, then I do not have to identify myself. Go f*** yourself. I'm not going to ID. I totally 100,000% refuse. I have not committed a crime. You cannot articulate a crime. You just said it in front of 27 people that I didn't commit a crime. If I have not committed a crime, then I do not need to ID. Bye-bye. I am not going to identify myself.
Once the officer admits that there's no law being broken, this interrogation is over. When there's no suspicion of crime, there's no point in harassing someone. And this informed citizen is about to make their case unapologetically.
Hey.
Under Florida state statute, you do have to identify yourself.
I am not going to identify myself for the last time. I refuse to say any. Well, I'm not going to. I don't have ID on me anyway, so.
It is a crime if you refuse to provide your identification that I've requested of you.
Okay. Then you'll be held liable under 42 U.S.C. section 1983. Are you going to arrest me right now? Go ahead. Do it. I dare you. I am not going to give you my ID.
Why are you getting upset right now?
I am not going to give you my ID. You have zero chance of you getting my ID. You're coming at me. You have 3 deep right now, which is an intimidation against my rights. It is an intimidation against my rights. 42 U.S.C. section 1983 for violation of 1st and 14th, Article 5 under the 14th Amendment, civil rights. You guys want to play games? I'm telling you right now, I can pro say this. You're going to lose your qualified immunity. I don't want to talk to you. Get the hell away from me.
We're here because somebody called.
I don't care why you're here. It does not matter. It does not matter.
I'm here for an investigation.
I don't care what you're here for.
It does matter.
Well, I'm not going to give you ID.
Okay, you're to listen to me now.
No, I'm not going to listen to you right now. I don't give a rat's ass what you have to say.
Okay.
So you can say whatever you want, but you're on.
You're fine to be here and do what you're doing.
I know I'm fine to be here and do what I'm doing, and I'm not going to ID to you, and I don't really care what you have to say. I'm going to talk over you because what you have to say is really unimportant to me. So I'm going to continue to talk over you. What you're saying is a waste of time. I can't even understand you, so just...
Defeated and humiliated, the cops finally leave the scene. They were not expecting to run into someone so aware of their rights. Things got heated between the citizen and the cops in this case, but not as heated as this next situation where a popular YouTuber was written a ticket in retaliation. It happened in Lake County, Indiana, where a YouTuber by the name of Always Film the Police was pulled over for speeding. He claims that the traffic stop was in retaliation as he had flipped off the cop for speeding.
What are you pulling me over for? Legal pullover. A legal pullover, buddy. You just pulled me over unconstitutionally. Do you understand that?
Hey, you're speeding.
I'm not speeding.
Talk about me
I got a f***ing dash cam with my GPS on it, buddy.
It doesn't take long for the officer to almost admit that this is a retaliatory stop.
You flipped me off while I'm driving down.
That's not illegal, buddy. It's not illegal. You just committed a crime. Nope, you're not getting license and registration. I haven't committed no crime. What's my crime?
You're the guy that's always pulling.
What's my crime, buddy?
Give me your license and registration.
What's my crime?
I paced you.
Pace me. Pace me.
You're in front of me.
Let me see your thing. Let me see your guard. Let me see your gun, buddy. You paced me.
Gun.
Get out of here. Let me see your radar gun. I'm not giving you registration. You pulled me over unlawfully, sir. Santos, number 620.
Santos 620. Give me
Yeah.
your license and registration.
No, I'm not giving you my license registration. You pulled me over unlawfully, buddy. Unlawful.
Cursing at a police officer or flipping them off has long been established as protected speech. So there is merit to the motorist's claim that this is an unlawful stop. However, Officer Santos is adamant about writing a ticket.
Go to work now?
No.
Yeah,
Give me your
okay.
license and
Okay.
registration.
I'm not giving you. Under what? If I don't, what are you going to do?
Failure to identify.
That's a secondary crime, dude. That's
an
a
arrest-
secondary
hey,
crime.
That's an arrestable offense.
Is it?
Yeah.
What'd you pull me over for?
I told you speeding. Give me your license.
Speeding. I'm giving you my license registration under threat of arrest.
All right, man,
and
it's
and
not
your
a threat.
litigation,
Come on, let's
buddy.
go.
Litigation. Litigation.
10-4.
Here's my license. Here's my license. Here's my registration.
All right, cool.
And you're going to litigation, buddy.
Okay. Hey,
You
sorry,
are.
all right,
No problem, buddy. No problem.
Officer Santos walks back to his vehicle, and while doing his job, he also calls for backup.
This is hilarious.
Given that he is just writing a ticket for speeding, calling backup seems extreme. Before Santos returns, his cop buddies have taken their position just behind the driver's vehicle.
You call backup code 3 for a speeding ticket and a camera, you coward.
Hey.
You're a coward, buddy.
You're receiving your speeding ticket.
Good.
Right?
Give me my speeding ticket and get away from me.
Get away
I don't
from
need
me.
no more lawful directions from you,
Hey,
buddy.
whose truck is this, though? Is your work truck?
I don't answer questions. Give me my
I'll be in
ticket.
contact with your work company as well.
A clear threat, and an illegal one, since officers are not allowed to contact anyone's place of work over a speeding ticket. The man behind the wheel sees through this empty threat and yells some more.
You go ahead and do what you need to do, buddy.
So,
Threaten me some more.
Go ahead.
Threaten me
Hey,
some more.
go ahead.
Litigation will
Hey.
start against you, Santos.
hey, go ahead and fight the ticket,
Yeah,
all right?
I will fight the ticket, yeah. Coward, punk ass bitch. Bitch.
Hey, stop.
Before leaving, the citizen makes sure to freely use his protected rights some more.
You bitch.
Stop.
F you. Get the out of here.
Go.
You and your clown buddies. I don't have to go. I have to fucking listen to you, you stupid
We're clearing this
you
up. Leave.
you
Leave.
you you clown bitch. Fucking bitch ass motherfucker.
But if you thought this stop was bizarre, imagine being stopped and investigated for holding a can of Pepsi. Thankfully, the citizen in this case is well informed and would not fall for the intimidation tactics.
Hey, gentlemen, how you doing tonight?
Great.
What you got there, man?
What do you mean?
What kind of beverage is that?
What
Looks
does
like
it
a
matter?
Pepsi.
Stay your distance, please.
Stay your distance.
Yeah, I don't want two guys with guns coming up on me.
Oh, we're police officers. Maybe you
I
didn't
don't
notice.
care whether you're police officers or the mafia.
The mafia?
Yeah, you guys are rolling around and crubbing up on me with guns. Back up.
We're police officers. We're here to serve and protect, sir.
I just wanted to
Protect-
inquire what
you're
that
trying to-
was, because there's a lot of students here drinking, so
I don't-
we just want to make sure that
No
You know,
inquiry
We're just-
needed.
So, yeah, well, our job is to make sure the community's safe. And when
That's some
people are
Gestapo stuff when you
out,
stop for everybody
walking
holding a can anywhere.
No, not everybody holding a can anywhere.
Just me?
No, just people that we feel might be drinking in public. So we're checking
Do
to
you
make sure you're
suspect I
okay.
might be drinking in public?
We have no idea.
we don't know what the
That's
So
why
you
we're
do not
asking.
suspect that I might be drinking in
Can you
public?
show us what kind
We
of
have what is
evidence
called
on
a
our way?
Do you
reasonable
suspect?
suspicion.
That's what I'm asking. Do you suspect? You said
We have
no.
what's called a reasonable.
The cop here is pretty smug as he tries to play up reasonable suspicion. However, it is hard to believe that holding a can constitutes a reasonable suspicion of illegal activity.
Suspicion.
Do you have a reasonable suspicion?
Yeah, we do.
What
We're
is
holding
that?
A can.
I'm holding
so
a
we're stopped
can.
to investigate.
That's your reasonable
That's not
suspicion?
reasonable suspicion for drinking.
Holding a can
Alcohol.
is a reasonable suspicion.
Yeah.
So anybody holding a can is under
Under
reasonable
suspicion.
Well,
suspicion.
typically we like to see the can. Usually we can see if it's an actual soft drink or if
This
it's
may
an
not be
alcoholic
typical.
beverage.
Do I look imbibe on beverages in public, Officer Scott?
I don't know.
May I have your card, please?
You'd have to come get it, and you don't want me to get close to you. Do
Will you
want me to
please
get close
hand
enough?
me your card? I'm requesting it.
Let me see if I can
Clearly.
do this from a distance.
Do I need
Hang
to
on.
articulate?
Is this close? You want me to set it down and then you can grab it? Would that be?
It is interesting how the officer's demeanor changes once the man he is accusing asks for his ID. So the cops don't like it when the shoe is on the other foot.
Close?
Officer Avila,
Yeah.
may I have your card, please? Excellent. Officer Avila has no problem being professional with a business card.
You did get too
Anything
close
else
to
that you
though.
gentlemen need besides Gestapo stops for cans? Yeah, it's Gestapo shit when you're gonna stop me for a can on the sidewalk. That's
Actually,
sick.
you were standing there. We didn't stop you. We just came up to talk to you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, later.
See you. Have a good night. Take care.
Yeah,
Good talking to you.
yeah.
By this time, the cops have realized that the man they questioned was well aware of his rights, so their investigation ended quickly and they left him alone.
Wow, you gotta be special kind of stupid, right? It's illegal to drink Pepsi on the hill.
These were some of the cases where citizens outsmarted cops and showed the importance of knowing your rights when interacting with law enforcement. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and keep watching Deadly Details for more interesting law enforcement exchanges in the future.